Learn English through stories B28. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents. 1. The Little Prince. Chapters 21 to 24. 2. Conjunctions 1-3. Picture Dictionary. Chapter 21. Refrains. Good morning, says the little prince. Good morning, says the man who works at the railway station. What do you do here? The little prince asks. I change the direction of the trains, says the man. I send some trains to the right, some trains to the left, and at that moment a train goes around very fast. They hurry, says the little prince. What are they looking for? Nobody knows what they are looking for, says the man. And a second train goes around, in the opposite direction. Are they going back? Asks the little prince. They are not the same people, says the man. They are different people. They are coming back. They are not happy where they are. People are never happy where they are, says the man. And a third train goes around. Do they want to catch the first people? Asks the little prince. They don't want to catch anybody, says the man. They are sleeping, or they are looking outside the windows. Only the children are pressing their noses against the windows. Only the children know what they are looking for, says the little prince. Children use their time to play with toys, and the toys start to be very important to them. And if somebody takes their toys, they cry. Children are lucky, the man says. The little prince continues on his journey. Good morning, says the little prince when he meets a businessman. Good morning, says the businessman. He is a businessman who sells pills. The pills help people when they are thirsty. If you take one pill a week, you don't have to drink. Why do you sell the pills? Asks the little prince. Because the pills save a lot of time, says the businessman. The pills can save 53 minutes a week. And what do you do with the 53 minutes? What I want. When I have 53 minutes, the little prince says, I like to walk very slowly to a fountain. Chapter 22. Desert. It is now the 8th day after my accident in the desert. I listened to the story about the businessman and I am drinking my last water. Your stories are very nice, I say to the little prince, but my plane is still broken. I have nothing to drink. I also want to walk very slowly to a fountain. My friend the fox says that, my dear little man, this has nothing to do with the fox. Why not? Because soon I am dead. But the little prince says, it is good to have a friend, and if you can die soon, it is good to have a friend too. I am very happy that I have a fox as a friend. He doesn't see the danger, I think. He is never hungry or thirsty. He only needs a little sunshine. But he looks at me and maybe he knows what I am thinking because he says, I am thirsty too, let's look for a well. It is crazy to look for a well in this big desert. But we start to walk. We walk for many hours. Then the night comes. The stars start to shine. I see them as in a dream. I am very thirsty. The last words of the little prince dance in my head. So, you are thirsty too? I ask him. But he doesn't answer my question. He only says to me, water can also be good for the heart. I don't understand his answer, but I say nothing. I already know that he doesn't answer my questions. He is tired. He sits down. I sit down next to him. After a quiet moment, the little prince speaks again. The stars are beautiful, because there is a flower on one of them. Sure, I say. Then I look at the sand. The sand is all around us. We see the sand in the light of the moon. The desert is beautiful, he says. It is true. I always love the desert. When I sit down on sand in the desert, I see nothing. I hear nothing. But something beats and something shines in the desert. Chapter 23. Well. The desert is beautiful, says the little prince, because it hides a well somewhere. I agree with the little prince. When I am a little boy, we live in an old house. And people say a story about the house. The story says that the house has a treasure somewhere in the floor. Of course, nobody can find the treasure. Maybe nobody is really looking for it. But this treasure makes the house special. My home is hiding a secret. Yes, I say to the little prince, what is beautiful we can't see? I am happy, he says, that you agree with my fox. Then the little prince starts to sleep. I take him in my arms. I start to walk again. I am full of emotions. I am holding the little prince. I feel that I am holding a great treasure. In the moonlight, I look at his white face, his closed eyes, his golden hair which moves in the wind. And I think, what I see here is only a shell. What is most important, we don't see. And when his mouth opens a little with a smile, I think again, what is so beautiful about this little prince is his relationship with his flower. I can see a picture of a rose which shines from his heart when he sleeps. I feel that I have to protect this light. The wind can take the light away. I continue to walk. And in the morning, I see the well. The little prince wakes up and he says, people get on their trains, but they don't know what they are looking for. People run around. It is not necessary. The well is not like the wells of the Sahara. The wells of the Sahara are only holes in the sand. This well looks more like a village well. But there is no village here. And I think that I am in a dream. It is strange, I say to the little prince. Everything is ready, the bucket, the rope. The little prince laughs. He takes the rope. And he lets the bucket go down the well. When the bucket is going down, we hear some interesting sound. Can you hear it? Says the little prince. The well is singing. Chapter 24. Water. When the bucket is full of water, I say, I can pull the bucket up. The bucket is very heavy for you. Slowly I pull the bucket up. I leave the bucket on top of the well. I am tired but happy. The song of the well is still in my ears. When I look at the bucket, I can see the sunshine in the water. I am thirsty, says the little prince. I want to drink this water now. I help him hold the bucket. He drinks with his eyes closed. It is nice. It is a special moment. The water isn't only a drink. The water comes from our walk under the stars. It is made from the song of the well, from the work of our arms. It is good for the heart, like a present. When I am a little boy, I like Christmas very much. It is a special time. I like the light of the Christmas tree, the Christmas music, the smiles of the people. All these things make the Christmas time and Christmas presents special. Where you live, says the little prince, the people have 5,000 roses in one garden, but they don't find what they are looking for. But what they are looking for, they can find in one rose or in a little water. Yes, it is true, I say. And the little prince says, but the eyes don't see it. You have to look with the heart. I drink a lot of water. I feel well now. The sand at sunrise is the color of honey. And that color is making me happy too. So I don't understand why I feel so sad. Do you remember your promise? Says the little prince when he sits down next to me. What promise? You know, I fence which can protect my flower from my sheep. I am responsible for this flower. I take my pictures out of my pocket. The little prince looks at them. He laughs when he sees the baobabs. Your baobabs look like some vegetable. Ow! I am very proud of my baobabs. Your fox, his ears look like horns, and they are too long. And he laughs again. You are not fair, little prince, I say. I can't draw. I can draw only snakes from the outside and snakes from the inside. Oh, it is okay, he says. It is okay for children. The children understand. I draw a fence. And I give the fence to the little prince with a heavy heart. You have plans which I don't know, maybe something ends here. But he doesn't answer me. He says to me, you must work now. You must go back to your playing. I can wait here. Come. Back tomorrow. 2. Conjunctions 1. And, but, and or. Conjunctions are words used to link words, phrases, or clauses. Some common conjunctions are and, but, and or. And. 1. We buy fruit and vegetables at the grocery store. 2. The president visited towns and cities across the country. 3. The house is warm and comfortable. 4. The weather was cold and windy. 5. There were several cars and trucks in the street. But 1. He works slowly but neatly. 2. The teacher is firm but fair with the children. 3. The musicians are young but very talented. 4. The weather was sunny but cold. 5. Some animals are big but gentle. Or 1. You can have a soda or lemonade. 2. Would you like pasta or rice? 3. Who is cooking the dinner, mom or dad? 4. Does the sauce taste sweet or sour? 5. Do we turn right or left? 3. Picture dictionary page.